Welcome a truly inspiring artist onto the show. I was just telling her right now, like, whoa, how did you do that? She's the wonderfully talented Sylvia Webbo. She's a singer, songwriter, and guitarist whose music is going to feel like a deep breath, rooted in truth. Definitely truth, and there's vulnerability in there, and the courage just to be. I think I got that. Yeah, she's like, yeah, you did it. Her sound is beautiful. It's raw. It's really honest, and it speaks directly to the soul. It's going to speak to us in just a bit. And she's the kind of artist who doesn't just sing to you, she sings with you. And she's going to create that space for us once she does her thing. And as she just recently released her debut EP, Uncaged. And here's the amazing part. I told you she's extremely, extremely talented. She produced the entire EP herself in just 30 days. No prior production experience, just sheer determination, curiosity, and a deep desire to share her story. So it's more than just music. It's a personal manifesto. It's a love letter to anyone who's ever been held back by fear or doubt, and you're saying, I can't do this. Oh, Sylvia's gonna let you know that you can, because what she did, all right, let's get cozy, and we're in Sylvia Webbo's world right now. And thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Thanks for having me. I love that introduction. You made me sound so amazing, so cool.
Oh, no, but you are. Are you kidding me? Like,
Thank
what you
you.
did? So let's go back to the beginning. What first pulled you into music? Was it a person? Was it a place? Was it a sound that stirred something in you? Maybe it's all of them plus more.
It was a movie.
Details on the movie? No.
All the Disney kids out there and all my friends know how obsessed I am with, or I was and still am with High School Musical. So the first time I watched that movie, something just awakened in me. I was like, I want to be just like them. I want to be those singers. And that's the first time I was like, maybe, let me see if I can also sing. Let me try.
I love that. Yeah, Disney knew how to pull us in, didn't they?
Yeah, I was like obsessed.
All ages. So, so when did you pick up your guitar? So it was High School Musical, the Disney programs. When did you pick up the guitar for the first time? And what did it feel like the first time you picked it up?
The guitar, like, scandal. It wasn't my first love. Like, I had an uncle who was into music and he was a producer and stuff. So when I first went to work with him, he was like, you're a singer. I think the best thing for you is learn an instrument. Pick any instrument you want. I don't care if it's the drums, if it's what. And I was like, what's the easiest instrument to carry around, to learn, to like buy? So I ended up learning the guitar because of that.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
And okay, so we know High School Musical, but what are some of the artists you grew up listening to that made you think, I want to do that someday? Because you had, you wanted to sing, you did all of that. But what are some of the artists that you listen to?
Oh, okay. I think my voice gives that away a lot, because a lot of people tell me when you sing, I just hear XFM. So I grew up listening to a lot of soft rock, early 2000s R&B, late 90s hip hop, all that, and pop as well. So some of the artists I can name, there are many,
okay,
but the ones I can think of right now are The Script, Gavin DeGraw, The Fray, Avril Lavigne, Kelly Clarkson, etc.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson, that's deep. That's really soulful. I mean, she's soft rock, but she's soulful.
Yeah, she teaches us how to sing, like most of us artists.
Now, there's such a strong sense of self-discovery and liberation in your work, right? How did that evolve for you over the years? After your uncle said, okay, pick an instrument, you liked High School Musical, how did it evolve?
There's a lot of different things that have influenced it, but to be honest, it's not been like a straight line. It's just been bumps, and I think personally I've run away from music so many times. Like, it wasn't just, I want to do music and I'm gonna do it till the day I die. It's been like, I want to do music, then I'm like, but music in Kenya is hard. But everyone can sing. What makes me special? Like, all those things. So it's been back and forth of me learning to accept that there's a reason I have this gift. There's a hole in the industry specifically for me. Even though I may not see it, I need to learn how to like cultivate who I am as an artist and find my space there and not like doubt and second guess. So the journey has been leading up to this point where I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to like be who I am as a musician, take it or leave it. That's where I am right now.
Oh, I love that. And I hope you understand and hope you know that that statement alone gives a lot of hope to people across all ages.
I hope
It
so.
really does.
I needed that hope.
It's life, you know. It's you gotta go through it to get to it.
Yeah.
It's not really that straight. Now, of course, like you just mentioned, there've been moments where you doubted the path. What helped you push through?
Okay, two things. Okay, actually three. The first thing is God. Like, I also have like an up and down relationship with God, but I feel like he's always there to tell me like, child,
That conversation.
do you not see the beauty, the gifts I've given you? I wake up. He's like always making me see that there's something in me that's bigger than my emotions, or bigger than me being scared, bigger than me like caring what other people think. I feel like once I let go of that, I'll be able to like tap into what he wanted for me. And then the second thing is people who support me. Like, I have a lot of people who like believe in me more than I believe in myself. Like, they're always sitting there telling me, wow, you have something, like keep going. Like, the people who actually like they don't understand, the people who actually tell me keep going and like you're doing good, you're doing amazing, actually helps me be like, yeah, I'm doing amazing. And then the last thing is myself. I always try to be my biggest supporter. So I'm always telling myself, like, even though right now you don't feel it, just, it's okay. Like, we'll fall down, we'll wake up. We'll fall down, we'll wake up. We'll fall down, wake up.
So you're your biggest cheerleader.
Yes, I try to be.
I know you are. Let's talk about this amazing project that you did alone in 30 days. How did you even structure your days to make it happen? Was it planned? Was it spontaneous? I mean, I'm just in awe when I read that you did it all by yourself, and it's like kind of like a challenge maybe.
Yeah.
And then you did it, and it's a beautiful body of work. Congratulations.
Yeah, it was very psychotic of me, but look at me now.
Well, it worked.
Yeah. What was the question again?
The question is, was it planned out? Was it spontaneous, working on it?
Both. Because funny enough, I've never actually thought about this, but what inspired it, I've always been someone who's like, start projects, quit halfway. Start projects, give up. So with the writing music, a lot of people would ask me, where's your own music? You do covers all the time, where are your own songs? And I'm like, I have all these half-written songs. I have all these songs that I don't want to release because they're not good enough. They're not perfect enough. They're not all that. So I came across this video on TikTok, because I'm chronically online. I'm an addict. I came across this video on TikTok telling me, those motivational videos that are like, wake up. You never know if you're gonna die tomorrow.
Loud too.
You only live once, blah blah blah. So now this one, usually I don't respond to like those aggressive. This one was more compassionate, of like, sometimes you just have to try. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to overthink everything. Just do it. So I was like, let me do something crazy and like kind of like give myself therapy, or like take myself to a place where I get rid of perfection, I get rid of overthinking, and I actually complete a project for once. So I think the 30 days kind of gave me that pressure of like, it's either you do it or you don't. And it also gave the pressure of like, even if it's not perfect, you still have a deadline. So just do what comes out. So that was the inspiration.
And then I gotta ask you, what's been the most vulnerable moment for you? Was it writing this EP, or was it sharing it with the world? Because you just described what it was like for you, but what was the most vulnerable part of this moment? Because you're very vulnerable in your music. Yeah.
So I think, yeah, you're right. Sharing it with the world was a bit scary, but it also kind of helped. I think if I didn't record, I would give up and nobody will know. Like, who will know if I actually quit? So it was kind of a way of being accountable. And I also felt like just based on people's comments, I felt like I was kind of inspiring them, because I made the EP with just my laptop that always breaks down. I made it with my 200 Bob Oraimo earphones. That's it. No soundproofing, no microphone, no just my guitar. And I had to learn how to produce almost overnight. So I felt like the purpose was bigger, to show people that it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need like the expensive equipment. You don't have to have all these excuses of like, I can't start because I don't have this. Oh, I'm not perfect enough. Oh, no. So it kind of, as much as it was scary, it did help.
It builds a muscle.
Yeah,
It
it
builds a
did.
muscle, definitely. And you're an independent artist. What's the one thing that you've come to love about having full creative control?
Ooh.
And what has been the most surprising challenge, even as we get ready to get into your quick fire?
Okay, the best thing about being an independent artist is that you have creative control. Like you get to decide this is the direction I want to take. Of course, you get like input from others. Like you can take advice because you don't know everything and you don't see all angles. But at the end of the day, there's no one trying to change you or trying to like give you an identity that's not based on who you actually are. So I like that I get to like communicate who I am and not feel like guilty or like I'm lying or like I'm not being myself. And yeah, that's the best part. And what was the worst part? What did you say? The
Yeah, well, no,
challenges.
Yeah. What was the most surprising challenge?
What was the most surprising challenge? Actually, the people who came for my listening party know this. The last few days, when I was left with like 4 days or like 5 days, my laptop crashed. And it refused completely to work with me. I tried to switch talk it. I tried to give it rubs on the back, like please. Just 5 more days. Yeah, so it crashed. So I had to like move around and look for laptops. And like the people around me, unfortunately, people had exams. Others, they are fixing their laptops. So it was really hard to get hold of a laptop. But my friends came through and I was able to like master the songs and like be ready.
Congratulations. You got to check out Uncaged, available everywhere you get your music. Uncaged by Sylvia Webbo, her debut EP. And we get to hear from her very, very shortly. Right now, though, I'm going to get into a quick fire round with you. And you got to tell me what name you preferred. Now, the name you preferred was going to kind of like figure out, it's going to guide the questions I'm going to ask you. Let me just put it that way. So is it going to be Strings and Soul or Passport and Guitar Strings?
Strings and Soul.
Okay, let's go. Describe your EP Uncaged in one word.
Freedom.
One artist you'd love to trade playlists with for a day.
Jarai.
Coffee, tea, or silence when creating?
Silence.
After your creative happy place, a park, a room, or a headspace?
Definitely a dark room.
Dream collab, living or legendary?
Legendary.
What's your superpower off stage?
Eating.
Okay. And finally, if your guitar could talk, what would it say about you?
It would say I am very emotional.
Good thing. Good thing. We love it. We love it. Sylvia Webbo is on the live sessions. She's getting ready to do her thing for us. We get to listen to her snippet. The guitar says she's very emotional. We get to hear her sound coming right up on the live sessions.
This is called Someday Will Be My Day. I look left, I look right, I look up, I look down. Everywhere I turn, someone else has won. I can't get it right all my life. Everywhere I go, I'm losing control. I hate to say it, I lose security when somebody else is doing better than me. Their time is their time, and my time is my time, and it's gonna be fine, yeah, it's gonna be. It may not be today, but someday will be my day. It may not be today, but someday will be my day. Yeah. Comparison, the criminal, has taken my joy. I'm wondering what they're doing that I'm not. It's an addiction that's difficult to stop. Asking myself, how do they do it with no effort at all? I am in a competition that's in my imagination. It's non-existential. Oh, non-existential. It may not be today, but someday will be my day. It may not be today, but someday will be mine, yeah. It may not be today, but someday, yeah, someday will be my day, yeah. Will be my day, yeah. That was Someday Will Be My Day, just basically talking about like getting rid of comparison to people you might feel like are either further ahead in life than you or like are doing better than you, and knowing that when it's your time, and someday will be your day. So the next song I'm gonna do is called Do It With Your Chest. Walk in the room, eyes look at you, don't know what to do. You'd rather be anywhere else. Judgy faces, crowded places, your heart races, and you'd rather be anyone else, anyone other than you, anyone other than who you are. So what if they don't get it? You gotta do it with your chest. You gotta do it with your chest. They can't shame the shameless, no. So what if they don't get it? You gotta do it with your chest. You gotta do it with your chest. They can't shame the shameless, no. No, no. You can go the distance if you let go of the resistance. The world needs your existence. You're gonna explode if you're under control, yeah. Be immortal, be original. Ride the wave and go with the flow. If you never try, you won't ever know. You won't ever know. No, no. Oh. If you never try, you will never know, no. If you never try, you will never know, no. If you never try, you will never know, no. If you never try, you will never know, no. If you never try, you will never know, no. If you never try, you will never know, no. The good is suffocating in a life of imitating. You're holding your breath, praying for acceptance into a club that you don't even love, you don't even want, you don't even trust. What good is suffocating in a life of imitating? You're holding your breath, praying for acceptance into a club that you don't even love, you don't even want. someone you don't even trust, yeah.
Whoa. Okay, I felt that. I think our music was like, oh yeah, she was bopping up too. She came in late, like, no, I'm gonna let the music play because at this point, you're speaking to us on a Sunday, preaching, telling us about our self-worth.
Just call me Pastor Webo.
Pastor. Well, we need a good pastor, not the fake pastors that we got around, the good ones. Because she talking about, listen, why are you trying to get into a club you go have acceptance to? Why? Like, come on, man, just be you.
Yeah.
And that is such a beautiful message. I can't believe all the challenges that you went through making this, and look at how beautiful your music is.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Oh.
And I'm so glad that you made it.
Chow is proud of me, guys. Can you believe it?
Of course I am. You just spoke to us like loud. That was loud. That was megaphone loud. The whole world heard you. Thank you for sharing your gift.
You're welcome.
And for overcoming all the challenges and pushing through and getting here. Thank you. Sylvia Webb on the live session. To be able to catch this on the Capital Femme SoundCloud channel. Listen, we've got to get out of here. And, check out her music. Available on all DSPs. My name is Chow. Gotta get out of here. God bless you. Take great care. I know a newsreader can't sing or rap, but she's definitely going to tell us what's going on around the world. Good morning. That was so good. Oh my God. The last time you had us, you were shook. You're like, why? We couldn't even cut.
I was numb. I'm still shaking. So scary.
Nyandara religious leaders condemn destruction of public property. Police detain 3 held over June 25th chaos. And Iran could start enriching uranium for bomb within months. Good morning. I'm Angela Wamboi. Religious leaders in Nyandarua County have strongly condemned the recent destruction of public property during a Gen Z-led protest, urging the government to embrace dialogue as a means of resolving the current political and social stalemate. Speaking after touring the scene where 26 Nyandara